What's up, everybody? So I wanted to give you a quick update on my American Eagle trade, seeing as I posted when I entered it. I closed the position yesterday, and I just wanted to talk you through a little bit. I do not know, because this was the first open short I showed on this channel, and so I just wanted to talk you through my logic. Again, so I was playing, hopefully seeing the fade of the momentum of news. The advertisement for Sydney Sweeney comes out. Again, I don't care if it's good, bad, politics, whatever, it doesn't matter. Point being, a pretty standard, structured, cyclical stock in consumer discretionary had appreciated 30%. And so typically on momentum plays, you're looking at a 3-day, whatever the momentum is, up or down, typically. And again, you're just trying to get into the right place at the right time and manage that position well. And so overall, throughout the trade, I probably had upwards of 10 to 12 entries, which I really like. Since you have this no commission structure for entries, you can micro add. Whereas before, when I first started doing this series, each entry was $10 commission. And so you had, 1, 2, maybe 3 entries, and now it's just like commissionless. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you still want to be sensible about it, but you can build positions a lot slower. So that's what I did. This is, I believe, it's a 5-day. If we just look at a 10-day, again, here's that initial appreciation. After the news, stock comes up here. I'm watching it. I start build a position after the first day. It doesn't break that pre-market high of the news breaking. And so we have some consolidation, and this is when the stock is typically going to make up its mind, with keeping in mind that the market has been very, very strong in the backdrop. So most stocks trade with the market. Like I said, I am short biased in terms of momentum plays and looking for stocks that are going to zero long-term, American Eagle not being one of them, just short-term momentum. I expected it to fade on that gap up. It clearly did not, and then it was specifically 1, 2, 3 trading sessions. And then so once it did not, and once it started to bounce up on this, I was absolutely not going to hold a naked short, again, on a stock that typically is not very volatile. But regardless, after a 3-day consolidation period, a strong movement to the upside, with the overall market conditions going up as well, and expected rate cuts, I saw absolutely no reason to continue the trade. Closed it out yesterday at a minus $300 loss, which again, for these swing trades of two weeks to a month, makes sense within my risk tolerance. Risk tolerance being about $100 a week. I did have a little fun with ASST, which was an extreme momentum play. But over here on American Eagle, you saw today, this is clearly the market's closed, but the trend continued upwards. So where do I expect it? I'll keep it on my radar, but going into the holiday season, not really sure if there's any further news. But to me, once it broke past this, the initial appreciation of the news, to me, this could much more easily go into a steady uptrend than retrace down. Could be wrong again, but certainly was not going to hold an open position. I had, I think, total 250 shares. Certainly was not going to do that any further. So closed it out, loss on that trade, had some fun on ASTT, and this is one of those just extreme momentum plays. Just threw some money at it, just to have fun, because it literally was my birthday yesterday. So lost about $200 on that, but those are not trades I take. Those are trades I take once a year for fun, and that happened to be yesterday. So I entered that one around 14 pre-market, just to see, because the previous day QMMM had appreciated from like $10, one of those like holding companies or stuff you don't even know what they do, and it appreciates from $10 to like $300. And so the buzz in the markets of huge appreciations was there in a strong market, so I figured, what the heck. But at that one, I had zero stop loss because I just a total dollar amount. So I put, $500 in. And, if the company blows up in 2 seconds, you just go to zero. But then I cut the loss at $250 once it did not appreciate over here. So that's it, just updating you on the trades I made. And that's that. See you on the next one.